They'll keep it on the ground. Madden. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and
what can I say? I'm out in the baby trying to get paid. Look what I made. Thousands of people are known as Jay.
It's week 2 of the NFL, and we've got the Vikings' versatile running back. He couldn't have been better last week. Simply an incredible rushing performance. It's the Vikings and the Eagles under the lights on Thursday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season. As it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They come in off a good win on the road, and now they hit the home opener at 1-0.
And the offense last week, they had things.
The Vikings offense getting set to go fresh off a victory in week 1. They'll start this drive out on the ground. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
You can script and diagram plays all you want, but no one really envisions something like that happening this early in the game. How about that run to get things started? Didn't he win NFC Player of the Week last week?
Yeah, he was on fire a week ago, and what a start to this one.
Yeah, no sign of him cooling down at all.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down. To throw it is Cousins. Addison holds it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Cousins. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Cousins now on second down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown! A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Vikings put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how it... The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well.
Cousins. That is into the hands of Hockenson downfield. Big strides, look at him go. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee...
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field.
Let's go.
Cousins on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now this throw caught left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 25 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Madden. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. And after his performance last week, everybody saw it unbelievable. You can expect a heavy dose of him again.
Without a doubt. I mean, why wouldn't you? Because once you establish yourself that way, it's not just him, okay? It's his offensive line, it's the tight end, it's your wide receivers, everyone now sharing in the load and sharing in the belief that they do their job, they'll see another performance just like they saw the week before.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 40 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. They'll keep it on the ground. Madden. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great play there, with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Well, this offensive unit, yeah, they were solid in the opening week victory, and now they are looking just as sharp here in week 2.
And that's exactly what you want, too, because you want to get better each and every week and really ramp up as the season goes on. I know it's still early in the season and a lot can happen.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. Now a give, right side. Madden, and he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now Cousins. He lets one go deep for Addison. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 60 yards. And the Vikings take a 3-touchdown lead. Good start to the season for... A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second. First down. Here's Cousins. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. A first down throw for Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Cousins going to throw here, caught by Addison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Up the middle they go. Madden, and he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block, but the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
7 yards there and a first down.
And there's a pretty play for Madison, who seems like a perfect fit for the Vikings. Obviously, Minnesota loves receivers who produce, and Addison, one of college's best and most productive receivers the last couple of seasons.
So we hit halftime with our visitors, the Vikings, taking the lead to the locker room. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a moment, but first, the NFL season is in full swing. Let's show the good folks what we've got in store for us later this weekend here in Week 2. Good games galore in that Sunday lineup. We'll highlight the one going on in Atlanta. A big one for the Falcons as they'll take on the always tough Green Bay Packers. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Washington Commanders. And finally, on Monday night, our first doubleheader of the year. Saints Panthers at 7:15 Eastern, followed by Cleveland Pittsburgh an hour later.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Off the play fake, Cousins. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Powering his way forward. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His third touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. Following the interception, Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the
touchdown. Justin Jefferson, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So I tell you what, Charles, I know that you don't put a ton of stock into power rankings and things of that. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 93 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Madden. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. On play action, Cousins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. 41 yards. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the 3rd quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're
Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Well, fans expect these primetime slots to deliver some of the best games each week. And well, one team has certainly followed through with that tonight. Just an absolute clinic, Charles, on offense here. And they don't seem to be done trying to drive that football.
Yeah, and continue your theme about one team enjoying it. One fan base is enjoying it as well. The other fan base, they might disagree with what they've seen, but the one that's winning, they're certainly getting their money's worth.
Oh, he sheds himself free. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. A great play there. 33 yards. And the Vikings are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the 4th quarter to grow that lead.
Bart, I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But
the Vikings ready to go again on offense. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. Hassan Reddick coming through with a stop there and a tackle for loss to boot. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Here's 3rd and 7. Throwing, Cousins. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour.
The Vikings head out to take over once again. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And really, it looked at times like they just had this one in cruise control out there.
Yeah, they deserve a ton of credit because you and I both know, heck, they knew.